Okay, rule for multiplication of radicals. This says that if I have the nth root of A times the nth root of B, because this is a multiplication and the indices are the same, you can write it under a single radical. That would be true is if it's under a single radical and there's a multiplication, I can break it into two radicals. So this comes from the property of exponents, by the way. If I look at the property, the nth root of A times the nth root of B, turning them into rational exponents, it's A to the 1 over n times B to the 1 over n. If I take AB, the nth root of it, it's AB to the n. Property of exponents says, since they're multiplied, I can multiply the exponent of A and B by 1 over n. That's how you get this. So I know you don't care, and that's okay. At least I've told you where it comes from. It works because of the properties of exponents. That's why that you're dealing with multiplications. So we're going to do two things. We're going to tear it apart and we're going to take it back together. We're going to tear it apart and we're going to put it back together. So that if I have the cube root of 5 times the cube root of 4, this becomes the cube root of 5 times 4, which is the cube root of 20. The big thing you're going to have to be careful of is making sure you put your index in, and you want to put it as close into that little v as possible, because otherwise you think it's something you're going to have to multiply by. Trust me. Been there. Okay, this is the fourth root. So I'm going to bring it together. So in my little v, I put a 4. So this becomes 6x squared times 3x, which is then the fourth root of 18x cubed. And we're not going to do anything with it at the moment. Now, notice, this is really a parenthesis to the 1, and it's the sixth root. So this is the sixth root of parenthesis to the 1 times parenthesis to the 4, which becomes the sixth root of parenthesis 1 plus 4 is 5, and what's in the parentheses is x minus 5. Now, what can be put together can be taken apart. So if I look at this one and say it is the cube root, I can take it apart across multiplications. This is a cube root of 4 times the cube root of x squared times the cube root of y. And when you're simplifying radicals, that becomes an issue. If I have the fourth root of x 3 times x, this is the fourth root of 3 times the fourth root of x. Notice how careful I am when I rewrite this stuff. Have to be. Here are three things, fifth root of 4 times fifth root of x minus 1 squared times fifth root of y cubed. That's the basic concept.